Hey, what's going on, guys? James here, and welcome back to more MotoGP 15 career mode, guys, for part number 40, everybody. And we're here again for more of this. So last time when we did this was qualified for the Spanish Grand Prix then, and it was again like we had in Qatar there for round one. We got 7th place, then we were 7th fastest then at that Jerez circuit in Spain for the Spanish Grand Prix, apparently, sorry then. So we unfortunately we P7 for this. It was like Ken, the British driver, the number 52 driver for Honda, is on pole position for the Spanish Grand Prix then at the Espanol Jerez circuit then. But we're hoping we're going to be doing that for completed as well then with Paul Go causing some main more then. But anyway then, so we're going to get into this. It's time to get into the Spanish Grand Prix racer. But first, we've got the warm-up set coming up first, and then we've got the main event, the full race in Jerez in Spain for the Spanish Grand Prix. So let's do this. And the many cores of the number of turns of the circuit is 13. So yeah.
Hello from Jerez. The usual warm-up will start in a few minutes, and you can be sure the riders will use this to put the finishing touches to their bike setups before the Grand Prix itself.
Yep.
The sky above us is clear, and the forecast tells us it should stay that way for the rest of the session.
Speed 3 kilometers and the direction of the north is in the wind is in the north direction then. The air temperature is sunny, the weather is sunny then, it's clear skies then with like clear sunny skies and blue skies then. The air is 25 degrees Celsius, yeah, the track temperature circuit layout is 42 degrees Celsius. That is truthfully hot then. Air temperature 25 degrees, track temperature 42 degrees. Alright, so let's get into this warm-up setup for the Moto 3 Championship then, guys. And we've got 20 minutes of this session, so we've got 20 minutes of this warm-up setup probably then. So let's have a look at the bike development then. We can hopefully get one more. Could we do anything else we could do to this? We could actually get one more part of the brake done before we could actually upgrade to the brake pack to level 2. If we get another data pack, we could get out a good lap then. So we're going to go 20 minutes of this probably slowly then. So who will be quickest in this warm-up setup probably then? Well, no one has a laptop just yet then. So hopefully it's going to be very quickly a good decision for this one. Probably after the last race in Argentina though, probably then. So see that's my motorbike rider. It will be set up for the next race in France Le Mans, so we'll be going to next after we leave Spain then. So yeah, right. So out we go then on our bikes, and that was Jorge Navio got out just. He didn't expect to see me coming out of the pits then, apparently, onto the garage then, apparently then. So Jorge Navio, I think he was on the KTM apparently then, so I'm just going to give a bit of a note. Yeah, but watch where you go. Watch where when other riders coming out to the pits then Jorge Navio. Jesus Christ. So yeah, this does Jorge Navio then, guy, because he just come out to the pits where I was coming out to the pits apparently then. He just went right past me, but he didn't expect to see me coming then apparently then. When I was coming out to the garage then, I was so that's an extremely rude then. Bad attitude driving from bad attitude riding then from Jorge Navio then for the Honda team then. Probably then, so yeah. I think Jorge Navio is 25th in the championship. We're currently like I think we're at like 8th in the championship already so far. Probably after race number 3. So we're at round 4 at the Jerez circuit for the Spanish Grand Prix for Moto 3 then. So looks like we've got a good upper hands for this to make this pro for the. So yeah, we're on our outline right now then. So this is the warm-up setup. We need to warm up this bike to get a few laps in before we get into the main race itself then. To the main Grand Prix race we go into then. And before the race itself, they're coming up then. Where's Spear Honda? I wonder who will win the MotoGP race in Spain and who will dominate the Moto2 race in Jerez then at the Spanish circuit for the Spanish Grand Prix. Yeah? This Jerez circuit's got 5 left corners and 8 right-hand corners in total. That's made the total number of corners around this circuit is 13. So there's 13 corners around this Jerez circuit then. So there's 5 left and 8 right-hand corners then. So yeah. So they made the total more corners around this track is 13, like the Nürburgring back in the 1990s then apparently then. So yeah. We used to be 13, 4. We used to be like 14 corners when It used to be before when Formula 1 used the chicane then in the 1990s, then apparently then slowly then, and then in the late 1980s apparently slowly then. So that's what they did then apparently then around the Jerez circuit then. So yeah. Anyway, we're coming around now and we're into turn 1 then, and see how here and Alfio has just come out just behind the championship leader and then on the pole position and starting the race on pole. And they're side by side together. Look at those two riders go. Jorge Navia and Danny Kent side by side, but Kent gets past Jorge Navio. That's a good move from the championship leader there. Danny Kent gets ahead of Jorge Navio there. Looks like Kent has got the good upper hand in number 52. Depart for that then. So anyway, I think that was Jorge Navio pole time there. 1:48.909. And there's two side by side to it there, company then. Jorge will make it turn out for the race then. Hopefully Jorge Navio could get a podium in his home GP then, here in Spain there. But will Danny Kent the British try to take another win? Apparently so then. As we proceeded to the hairpin turns, they're gone a bit wide there apparently then. But they're still side by side. The following races like clearly better. Even I am following the races like apparently slowly then around this whole track layout or the whole circuit then in Spain then. You can see I've gone well in the second sector there apparently. I'm thinking I'm actually faster than Jorge Navio and Danny Kent apparently then. But will Danny Kent post a quicker lap then for the Honda team while I'm in the Marine Racing team? They're probably featuring standing. I might move to another team, I might throw the KTM team apparently then for after 4 races then, or maybe I will want to go to the new team that after I've gone into the lovely like blue team for after 4 races then. Apparently so to myself. I want to join the Red Bull KTM team apparently then in Moto 3 and hopefully do the best I can to try to do this then. Yeah. Alright, through the hairpin we come through the last quarter of 13 then. Jorge Navia is head of Danny Kent at this particular point of this warm-up session then. In this warm-up session there before the main event race then. As we're in towards across the line now, it's 1:49.9559. We go up slightly up into P4 apparently sorry then. But it looks like Danny Kent just snatched that pole from just snatched that fastest, quickest warm-up lap in 1:48.755. I think he might be the one who set that lap time apparently then. But Jorge Navia wants to try to stop him apparently sorry then. I think Miggy Olivier and Fabio Quattro. I think Fabio Quattro has posted a quicker lap so far for in the other Honda car than Polly. So that was a bit clearly different. The 2021 champion Fabio Quattro then. And we can see Jorge Navio and Daniel Kent do balancing out for that fastest in this warm-up setting here in Spain, the Jerez circuit then. Quattro is going with that. Oh, going solid through there. I think they need to be very careful going into the main event race then. Apparently then, see here. Alright. Unfortunately, you can't import other riders on the instant meter apparently sorry then, guys. I don't think he's not introduced to this game then. So when I hope I get a new MotoGP gear like MotoGP 18 or 19, I could probably do that then and see what other new riders will be there around the circuit then. So yeah. Alright, we're going through to turn number going through turn number, I think that might be 9 and 10 apparently then. And this is a double right hand. It's a double right hander going into turn 11 and 12. This is for the 4th and 5 part, the last sector of the circuit then. Apparently there's actually 4 sectors in a row apparently then. But I'm obviously over the pace apparently then. Surprisingly then, as we go through the far corner then. And I think I was slower for that lap then apparently. I mean P8 then, and I was only 1 position off where my current starting position is apparently then. Slowly then, something more faster drive. I posted like surprisingly quickly there, but I think I put my lap of car a bit there for 1:49.726 apparently then. But 40 is not enough there apparently then. Slowly then. So, oh yes. Alright, we're kind of running P9 and go surprisingly then. But when we got 12 minutes and 12.5 minutes left to go, then this isn't probably sorry. Then I'm going red in the second sector. I'm actually. And now Antonelli's now joined the fight then, alongside Jorge Navia and Danny Kent there surprisingly then. Well, remember, all I need to have to warm up their bikes to warm up their bikes very quick, more basically hotly then, and before they get into this race, it coming up next stop then. Alongside with Antonelli then. He's bugged me a colour a bit then. There we go, surprisingly safer then. Incoming to the pits go Jorge Navio then. He's coming back into the pits then for his bike then. Okay, we're heading towards the line now. Let's see what the lap time will be for this lap then. It's across the line we go through, and it's a 1:49.492. We're doing 9 plates apparently then. This is not the best we can. We're actually 700, the pace, 700 second, 700 of a second from the first position time apparently then, sorry then. But anyway, we've only got 11 minutes left to go remaining, guys, so that's enough for 1 minute for this then, guys. And I'm gonna hand you over to the end of the warm-up so that I see where we place then at the end.
That's the end of warm-up, and we're one step nearer the start of the Grand Prix. It just remains for me to remind you to join us again in a few hours, and we'll hopefully bring you another great day's racing.
Yes, we will do then. So at the end of the warm-up, so that Danica has gone quickest in that warm-up, so ahead of Jorge Navia by 7,000 of a second there. So 1,000 of a second there that was from Danica's time, 1:48.755 for that then. Jorge Navia is in second place then from Spain then, so yeah, good job for him. So the Honda driver is in second place then, so number 9 is her way. So the Spanish Grand Prix was only 7 off thousand after a good battle with Kent in the warm-up, so the battle probably never be both these two battled that out to the track when I saw them to it then, guys. Michi Olivia is in third place ahead of Fabio Quartararo, the French driver is in fourth place, and number 20 is D Honda. And it's me in fifth, and Isaac Finlay is in P6 then. So we're fifth. We end up fastest then in that one more sense then probably then, guys. Yeah, looks like we're doing really well. We're over 200,000, 204 hundreds of a second off from tenths off 200 tenths off 200 tenths off from Danny Kent's fastest time then of this one then probably then. So yeah. This is the rest of people. This is the rest of the side are doing pretty well, surprisingly then. So yeah, everyone's going pretty well for this then. Yeah, Suzuki's not going to take a part in the penalties only then. So yeah, so I'm replacing him then. So yeah, just like that then, surprisingly then. So yeah. So anyway, that's a good one for that then, guys. Alright then, let's get into this guy. Because we lots of stuff that I liked fast today, and the Super Tech got we got that, and the GP Pro. That's pretty nice then. And we all need not driver then. So yeah. Largest we are locked down surprisingly then. We just a lot that we get retail level to level 12. 5% we get 1,600 points then. Burns David heavy 320. Of the career bonus hard and gamer burst career 320. Yeah, that's very great surprisingly then. Alright, let's get into this then, guys. Let's get into the main event. Let's get onto the race then, guys, for the Spanish Grand Prix here at Jerez.
Greetings to all you racing enthusiasts. The fourth race of the season is about to get underway here at the Jerez de la Frontera circuit, the traditional home of the Spanish Grand Prix in the Moto3 class. The weather forecasts are very reassuring. We should have good conditions throughout the race.
It's the same as it was in the same temperatures, the same track temperatures, and same speed direction, and the direction of the track is North Palisoli then. So yeah, I'm not gonna take this photo of Palisoli then, guys. So yeah, looking forward to that then. So let's do this then, guys. Let's completely do this then for the Spanish Grand Prix. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the bike. Let's have a quick update on the bike development process we're going to try to do before we get into the main event race. Before we get into the race itself, then we're going to put a data pack into the brake pack then. So let's select that component then. And surprisingly, this would be a very good bike to me to use in a Palisoli then. So yeah. Alright then. So looking good forward to see how this race we could probably go for myself then at Pali then. So anyway, we're going to get our helmets on and let's get into the track then. So let's take a look at the. So this is where we had in qualifying then. So we are 7th on the racing 7th place. It's like come per head of Major Olivia. Jorge Navia in 3rd place on GP. Can he launch himself into the ahead of Miguel Olivia and Danny Kent, and then have a side by side battle with Danny Kent like he had in the warm-up session. Then Apollo then, guys. So we're starting P7 on the third run of the grid. We're starting on the third run of the grid alongside Fastgren and Caro Hankia. The other chick will probably like since Carl Abraham, his truck is Czech will probably outside as well. Definitely some amazing Czech in the Czech Republic or Czech Republic or Czechoslovakia. This might be probably back in the 20th century, early 1900s. Then probably solid then or Czechoslovakia in the real life world. Then surprisingly then. All right then. So we're still on the third one of the grid. Then there we go. Let's get into this then, guys. It's time for the Spanish Grand Prix. Let's get into this, guys, for this Moto 3 World Championship. So let's get into this. Let's get ready for this Moto 3 Spanish Grand Prix race then. Let's do this then, guys. Let's do this once and for all then. Okay, so here's the starting grid then. So I think how many laps is going to be for this race apparently slowly then. I think this is going to be like a 6 or 7 lap race, maybe an 8 lap race. I might be saying then to myself then, surprisingly then. So yeah. Look at the rest of the pack down. So yeah, looking good for this then. Oh, Brad Binder had a terrible cover session he had then probably. So he's going to start already the back of it. He's starting already down in third place for this race apparently. So then, so we're looking for. So we're setting up for the warm up race then. So warm up bike then on this warm up lap then. So then we go around the second then. So let's get into this, guys. Time for the start of the race. Okay, we're to go then. It's actually a 9 lap race around the Jerez circuit though. We've got all the lights coming on right now then, guys. And we're on the way here in Jerez. So a 9 lap race around the Jerez circuit we go then. As fast as it took me on the start then. At the start of the race then. Here in Jerez then. So we go down into turn 1. And it looks like Miguel Olivier in the number 88 KTM car. Not in the KTM car, in the interior rider. It's taking the lead of it. But did I take the lead back from him then, surprisingly then. Sorry then. As I'm probably will get through nice and safely then. Surprisingly then. As fast as we get past Antonelli. Good start from Fast Chris there. He's up into P6. We're already down 1%. We lost 1% at the start of the race. Apparently, sorry then, guys. We'll drop down to We've dropped down to P8 apparently, sorry then, guys. But I hope we will make a charge back through the field then, surprisingly then, for myself then, guys. We're heading down the hill then. Down the field on the straightaway then, on this front straightaway then. I'm probably going into this slowly then. So we go down into turn 6 then. So I'll probably good start there, going down the straight there, as we could play us doing P8 there. But it looks like it's a good start for the rest of the pack then. It looks like it's Danny K who leads the way. I think Miguel Olivier is in second, and I think third place might be Navio and Fabio Quattraro. I think he's still in fourth place where he used to start the race then, probably slowly then. So yeah. So we're going through the double right-hander at turn 9 and 10. And we're going to try to get close to back up Antonelli there, surprisingly. We're going to try to catch up to this driver then. And then he's got a bit wide there at turn 11, apparently. So this is going to be a better opportunity chance there to try to get past him. And I've got a bit wide there at turn 12 there. But can I get the moves in before we get into turn 13 there? But actually, we can't not. We had to settle for P. We had to settle for P8 at the end of the first lap, surprisingly then. So it looks like Vice Cruz, personally, I think he is overtaken Ice Nihilist, Maverick's brother there, surprisingly then. So yeah. So that's a good work there from that then from Fast and Well. Good start he had from this. 8 on the grid to 5th at the start of the race. That's a good job. Made up 3% he gained at the start of the race then, surprisingly then. And there's been a change with it. It's actually Miguel Olivier and Fabio Quattraro. Looks like Quattraro is actually in the top 2 apparently, alongside by side with Miguel Olivier. Both of them are in MotoGP now this year then. And they'll be heading to Spain on the 1st of May, probably then, guys, when they head towards this track for MotoGP 2022 Championship. But I'll get alongside by something. But I'll get past Anthony on the outside then, guys. And that's us into P7 where we start the race then, guys. So we're going to pass Anthony then. Before we go into the hairpin then, and are we going to keep Anthony behind us? Yes, we do. So that's us up another position again then, guys. Jorge Navio has overtaken Fast Crest then. It looks like Fast Crest, I think he is. And so Fast Crest has gone a truthfully start. The Spaniard drove in his own way. Made a difficult start to this race apparently slowly then. He's up into P4 already. He's up into P5 already then. From the start of the race, he's starting P8 then. So we're only just 1.4 seconds from Isaac Viñales there. So meanwhile, SD Bastianini, the winner of the first race in Qatar in 2022 season then, has just got past Carl Hankia for P9. So there's been a overtake move as well. That's as Fastcrest gets past Jorge Navia. So that's Enzo Fastcrest into 4th place. What Well, great race for the Spanish driver for Vasquez. Vasquez is doing really well here at Jerez for the Spanish Grand Prix. This has been a good start to the race here in Spain. But out in front is Miguel Oliveira lead on lap 3 after possible 9 lap of this way. But actually Danny K has took back the lead from Fabio Quartararo, and he's also got past as well. He's actually get past Miguel Oliveira as well. And Brad Binder, where on earth he has come from then? He started the race back in 30. He's now made up 20 positions from the start of the race. He's only to P2 away then. Where did the South African driver, Brad Binder, now in MotoGP now, has charted his way himself back through the field? I think he might be my driver today, surprisingly then. Esteban Nides just got past Antonelli, so that might be the winner of the race. So that's the winner of round 1 of the MotoGP 2022 Championship behind us then, guys. There's a bit of battle going on there between Vasquez, Jorge Navia, and Isaac Finales there, surprisingly. Miguel Oliveira and Fabio Quartararo had to battle left out for second place there. But actually, in the first race, Qatar, Quartararo just kept second place for Miguel Oliveira there. But actually, it was a close race. But both Fabio Quartararo and Daniel K crossed like exactly to the nearest thousandth of a second there. They both crossed like the same time there. And neither decided who will win the race and decided to give the win to Daniel K. And in the race classification results, then it was Daniel K who took the win, who took the victory, ahead of Fabio Quartararo there. And Miguel rounded up the top 3, rounded up the podium with me in 4th place in that Qatar GP in that first race then. That was a positive good job there for that first race in Qatar then. But anyway, that's where they finished at that first race then from Daniel Kent, Miguel Oliveira, and Fabio Quartararo then. As Carl Hansen overtook Antonelli as well then. So let's take a look at the order. So it's Daniel Kent lead from Fabio Quartararo, Miguel Oliveira in 3rd, Jorge Navia in 4th, Patrick with Vasquez, but Vasquez took 4th place back from Navarro there. And he's now got Isaac Finales then. Isaac Finales just behind him then. Surprisingly then. So that is Maverick's brother then on the charge foot then. So it looks like his brother is doing the best he can do on this 4th lap of this race then here in Jerez circuit in Spain then. As we go down into turn number 3. I'm excited then. Actually, we just got that's actually turn 5 actually then, guys. Okay, down the straight we're going through. We've just gone past the right-handed corner of turn 5, and down the straight we go through then, and then into the sharp hairpin we go through then into turn 6 then. 3 wide going into that corner between these 3 wires up ahead of us then, guys. This is an extraordinary battle then, guys. How did Brad Binder got up to 8th place away then, guys? Wow. He's having a good comeback race he's having today here in Jerez then, guys. Meanwhile, Carl Antonelli has got past Enea Bastianini there for P9. Vasquez and Navio up ahead of us. Still battling side by side, but Isaac Finales is on a battle now as Olivia and Fabio Quartararo are still battling with Daniel K. This is no just such discrimination for the top 6 in this race ahead of us then. Apparently, the gap is only just about 3 seconds, I think, from the leader then. Apparently, then I would say to myself then. Okay. A bit wobbly there for Isaac Finales there then. Apparently then. So we go down into turn number 13 then. The last corner of the track then. Of this full circuit of the Jerez circuit then. Carl Hankinelli has just gone past Brad Binder for P8 there. But it's Fabio Quartararo is out in front after lap 4. Midget Levy's in second place. And chapter leader Danny Kent, the number 52 Conta car. The rider down in P3 already. This is going to be no idea who took come out on top when we get to the end of the race, apparently, then. And there's still a battle going on for 4th place between Jorge Navio, Enea Vasquez, and Isaac Finales there for the battle for 4th place in this race, then, guys, apparently, then. But here comes Vasquez. He's going to try to make a good move on the outside on Jorge Navia there. That's him up into P4. That's a great overtaking move you see on the overtaking bar chart there, guys. So Enzo Vasquez has moved himself back up into 4th place then, but Jorge Navia and Isaac Finales still batting for their serve then. And they're going 3 wide there. Or don't think they're going to be any contacts there. It looks like they got nice and safely there. But instead, as I feel like gets past both Vasquez and Jorge Navia there, and that's him, and that's him up into P4. So Isaac Finales up into P4, head up these 2 drivers. Had these 2 wire batting out for 4th place. But Vasquez and Jorge Navia are trying to battle it out there. Through they go into the next right-handed there. Hope there won't be any contact there between these three riders up ahead of us then, guys. We're actually 700 of us. We're actually 700 seconds off. We're actually 700 seconds close to Jorge Navia there, who is the next drive rider up ahead of us there. But he's still batting now, and so are the top three in this race between Danny Kent, Fabio Quartararo, and Mikel Oliveira in P3 now. But it looks like it's Fabio Quartararo who's leading the race after lap 5. We're still in 7th place then, guys. We haven't made any decisions after the last few laps ago. We already got past Antonelli. That was one of the taking moves I've probably done so far for this race then. I probably did 12 steps then, guys. So we're on to lap 6 away then. As Fast Crest, Fernandez, and Navia are softly closely behind then. But we're still not trying to, but we're still not catching up to them then, guys. I don't know what the hell is going on with the bike there, so probably then. Behind me, Hank has got into P8 then, ahead of Estia Bassanini, Antonio Bassanini, and Brad Binder there to move into P8 then for I think he's partnering with the Honda tier probably there, so I am surprisingly then, sorry then. So yeah. Okay, keep the bike steady, keep the bike riding steady then. To my side then. Oh, going for the racing line then, surprisingly then. But there's still the battle going on for the front to the top 3 and the middle pack in the top 4 then in 4th, 5th, and 6th place in this race, and between Fast Crest, Isaac Finales, and Jorge Navia. And looks like Fast Crest though gets back ahead of Isaac Finales and Jorge Navia. They're going, and it looks like Finales wants to try to get ahead of Fast Crest on the outside there. No moves on the inside probably then, but it looks like Fast Crest ahead of Isaac Finales, and we actually lost a bit of time. We lost 5/10 of the lap, so we're now only just 1.1 seconds to Jorge Navia in 6th place then in this race then apparently then. So we're going to finish the race in P7 like we started the race from then apparently then. Or we're going to try and make some precision gain by the end of the race then. Well, we're going to find out later on then. We've only got 3 more laps to go because we're coming on to lap 7 now. We only have lap 6 already done complete. We've only got 3 more laps to go of this Spanish Grand Prix here at the Jerez circuit then. So 3 laps remain then, guys. Here at this Jerez circuit. Oh, who's gone off? That might be Danny Kent. Oh, there's been an incident. That is Danny Kent. Oh my goodness me. Danny Kent, what a severe crash there. Oh my goodness me. That was I think he's collided with the race. I think one of the leaders, Danny Kent, has crashed. Oh my goodness me. Danny Kent has crashed out. Has just completely got full off his bike. And he's completely out of control of his bike down. He's gone off his bike when he was battling with Fabio Quartararo and Mikel Oliveira, and now this way has completely changed the race then, supposedly, because Danny Kent has a big accident with the leaders, with Mikel Oliveira and Fabio Quartararo, and that's caused him to fall off his bike. There was an incident up ahead then, so yeah, that was really what happened then, so yeah, surprising to myself then, so yeah. Please, going to be very good surprise for myself then. And I think my mum is just chatting me there, guys. So Danny Kent, the champion leader, has a problem then, guys. He's falling down the field because he had a huge crash with both Fabio Quartararo and Mikel Oliveira. So this race has totally gone bad to worse from Danny Kent for the Honda team. That he's now dropped down to 6th place in this race then. So, what a disastrous change to this whole race apparently then, guys. Danny Kent, he had a big collision impact between Fabio Quartararo and Mikel Oliveira. But the three rider who dominated this race apparently has now gone truly completely won in this race apparently then, guys. And unfortunately then, he's dropped down to the back of the pack then, unfortunately then, into this race then. So we're closing on to the rest. I think we're closing on to Danny Kent. So Danny Kent is in P7, is in P6 then. We're in P5. We're only in P7. Apologies, just so you know. We're not cutting up to the front pack then. Fabio Quartararo leads from Olivia. Fast Crest is cutting up, has that caught up as well. So there's Isaac Finales and Jorge Navia, despite the 3 Spaniard drivers, all back in this race then. Kenny's down in 6th place then, unfortunately. Then he was leading the race with just 1 lap down, and unfortunately, it's gone bad to worse on the last lap then. He's full of his bike then, and he's dropped down to P6. What a huge accident, serious accident that was from Danny Kent then. He's now closing on Jorge Navia to try still to get points for 5th place. He's going for the inside of him. He's going for it. And all bang wheels with Navio, with Jorge Navio there. There's two side by side to it then, guys. And actually give you a big chance there. But Danny Katz finally got past Jorge Navio for P4. But Jorge Navio could hardly try to steal that position back from Danny Katz then. As we approach into turn number 6. Oh, this is getting close there between these two wires there. That's going to give me a chance to try and catch up there, probably then. If I try and get past these two by the end of the race, then surprisingly to myself then. So we're on to the penultimate lap of the race of this Spanish Grand Prix here with the rev circuit then. As leading the race is Fabio Quartararo for France, the 2021 champion of MotoGP. He's leading the race ahead of Miguel Oliveira. Both of the 1-2 in the Indonesian Grand Prix. We have saw that then, guys, that race then, guys. Followed behind is Vasquez, and then it's... Thanks for that, Mum. Okay, so Vasquez in third. Isaac Fernandez in fourth. Danny Katz got past Jorge Navio in for fifth. And sixth place it is Jorge Navio then. But we're still in second P7 then, guys. We're coming around to the 5 car, and I'm going to come around to the last car to start the very last lap of this race here at this Jerez circuit then. So we're coming on the 5 car, and we're going to begin the final lap of this race then, guys. Here at the Jerez circuit in Spain then. We're running out of time. We're still in pieces. We're running in 7th place still, surprisingly then, solely then. Can someone make a mistake then, surprisingly to myself then? So yeah. So we're on to the very last lap of this race here at the Jerez circuit here for the Spanish Grand Prix here in Jerez. It's Fabio Quartararo who's going to head towards victory there. Brad Binder and Esther and Enya Bastianini batting out for P8 there. There's a bit of another bag coming back behind then, guys. I think we still got all 3 wires during this race then, surprisingly then. We're closing up to the front pack then, surprisingly then. I've gone the curbs a bit then, surprisingly then. But I'm way out of time to make some more particularly attempts to try and get a pass then, surprisingly then. But Fabio Quartararo is up ahead, he's going to take the victory here then. Jorge Navio batting up for 5th place, but Danny is holding that 5th place from Jorge Navio then. So looks like there's gonna be a big change to this one for this championship there after this race is finished then, surprisingly then. So yeah. Starting the final lap of the race then, surprisingly, yes, yeah. So what a true big chaos this has been for this race now. A bit of battle between the top 3 and the top 4, 5 and 6 places of the field there, surprisingly then. Dago had a crash on lap 7 then after he was by with the leaders Miguel Oliveira and Fabio Quartararo then. But we're heading towards the final corner right now then. It looks like Fabio Quartararo, the Frenchman, the 2021 MotoGP champion, is going to take the victory here at the Spanish Grand Prix at the Jerez circuit in Spain then. As we're coming around to the final corner then, we're heading towards the final corner down of the race then, and looks like Fabio Quartararo is going to take the victory here at the Jerez circuit. Who's going to get second place? It's going to be Isaac Fernandez just snapped, has just got between Olivia and so does Vasquez. 2 Spanish drivers on the podium then. What a great surprising race that is then, guys. Whoa, what a great race. 2 Spaniard drivers onto the podium there. What a great surprising race that is then, surprisingly solely then. So yeah, what a great race that is then, guys. That is surprisingly then. So let's take a look at the final race results then. We might need to take a look at the replay and see what happened today, Kent then on that 7 lap then. So well, this screen is on well, it's on the great screen that is on this race is on to lap 1 apparently. So well, you see on the racing on the actually for race highlights then it's on lap 1 apparently. So we'll have to wait until we get to this lap then, lap 7 then, to see what happened to Fabio Quartararo then. So let's take a look with and make the Vieira then. So here's the last result, 5 results. As I say, it's Fabio Quartararo, the Frenchman, the 2021 MotoGP champion, takes the win. The number 20 wins this race for Honda. Isaac Fernandez, what a good drive for him. Finished 2nd place then for his Cavara then. Well good for his Cavara team then. Effiam Vasquez, what a good drive for him. From 8th on the grid to a podium position. He starts to a podium position. Actually 1,000. Actually they're both finished. Actually both Fernandez and Vasquez both finished at the exact same thousands, exact same time to the thousands of the second that we had. That was so pretty close that in between Fernandez and Vasquez. That's really the same fizz that we had in Qatar between Fabio Quartararo and Dan Kent there, surprisingly then. Miguel Oliveira finished the race in P4. That's just 1,000, just 110 off then. Just 100 off from Vasquez and Fernandez there. Danny Kent finished just 1 second from Miguel Oliveira. He's finished the race in P5 then. Jorge Navio, 6th place in his home race then from 3rd place then down to 6th. They lost 3% at the end of the race. That's Jorge Navio P6 then for the Honda team. We faced the way where we started though after we lost 1% for Anthony. Then we've got Party then. Enya Bassinier faced P8 then, and what a good strongly driver Brad Binder from 3rd tier up to face a President 9 score some point and fits in the top 10 again for the number 41 driver for KTM then. For behind Corey Hanker faced P10 head of John McPhee then. Elisa Masby faced 12 head of Angelo KTM. Looks like a lot more drivers then please face the race. Let's see if anyone has retired for this race probably then. Darren Binder, Brad's brother faced 28th then. Looks like everybody had faced the race then. Everybody had faced that race then, so yeah, really well done there. But well done. Congratulations to Fabio Quartararo then, who is the winner of the Spanish Grand Prix here at the Rev circuit for this Moto3 race then. But for the rest of so the full race is on lap 2 right now, but we need to get to that accident incident there between Fabio Quartararo, Danica, and Olivia there on lap 7 then to see what happened then to them at the front of the pack. That's surprising then. So we're going to check a little bit of that then when we come to lap 7 then, guys. Okay, let's take a look at that replay at the front of the pack between Fabio Quartararo, Miguel Oliveira, and Danny Kent. So they're putting it towards the first corner at turn 1 on lap 7 then. So this is where Danny trying to get past both Fabio Quartararo and Miguel, and he made that stick down, but then I don't know what happened there. Like I think Fabio Quartararo just put him a little aside, and then he fell off his bike, and he got completely excited and he fell off. Truthfully, look at that. I think Fabio Quartararo just pushed him a little bit aside there, surprisingly, and he fell off his bike. Oh, and a bit side cut for Miguel Oliveira. Good thing they both just might try to avoid him, Dan. Looks like that could be a serious big accident, Dan. I thought Miguel Oliveira would be gone with Fabio Quartararo as well, Dan. Surprisingly, but what a huge fall that is from Danny Kent. The British driver, the champion leader, was some previous fall that is from him. And you can see he gets back on track then, surprisingly then, and we just need to go to the drivers under this. There's the other drivers then, yeah, and you can see that Jorge Navio, Isaac Vinales, gets past there, and you haven't seen me that was I trying to get past it, but unfortunately I was too far behind then, and finally we joined the back to race party early then. But let me just rewind this again then, guys, and see. Let's go for another point of angle view then of the crash then between Fabio Quartararo. Okay, I'm just gonna go slowly a bit then, probably then. Okay, this is where we are then. Okay, let's just place it there then. I need to try and to switch the camera then. Actually, no. I need to try and find out which is the camera. I think this is. Okay, there it is. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me just try and where it is. Where it is? Okay, there he is. Okay, let's go check it out. Let's go see that let's go on board him and see what happened to him. Okay, let's just say he was trying to get alongside the Fabio Quartararo there, and then I think Fabio just tapped his rear tire there, and he just lost it completely, and he fell off his bike into totally then. What complete on 5 seat there then from Danny Kent. That was a serious fall for that is from the Brisbane. So looks like that was a serious big incident that's out pricey then. So let's go. Well, let's go back again and let's go have a look on Fabio Quartararo then. Let's say so. He took the lead from Danica, but then Danica tried to take the lead back on him, like going into the first corner then. But then when immediately sort of ahead of him then, this happened then. Like he took his Danica, like Fabio just touched aside of Danica, and then he fell off his bike completely. Following his bike completely then. So it looks like Fabio said, "I'm sorry, Dan," and it looks like him and Miguel Oliveira just managed to avoid his bike pretty safely then. So what good probably saved them from that for these two then guys on that 7th lap then. So well, that's pretty impressively that is then. So yeah, we've got front camera, rear camera then. So yeah. Let me just try and go. Let's go for Miguel Oliveira then. So let's go let's go look at his front camera dance. Let's see. So let's see. He was slightly close to Fabio Quattraro. There he is. He saw Danny Kent fall off his bike. Then he's coming going right straight through him. Then surprisingly, then let's go look at the rear. Let's go look at the rear view of Olivia's car. Then of Olivia's bike rider. Then. Whoa, my goodness me! He's slide to the side of Danny Kent there. Oh, big fuse forward from Danny Kent from the race leader. Then Miguel Olivier saw that completely. He just completely saw that in his own eye. See the bike then. Look at that. Gone straight past there without getting himself killed. That could be a serious death issue there to kill Danny Kent. Surprisingly then, but managed to then he was able to come back on track. Then to respond back on track. Then surprisingly then, and unfortunately that was a pretty. Not the best way he wanted to have today. That was not the best one. That was not the best that he wanted to have today. Surprisingly done. But Danny Kent, it was a good, just truthfully fifth place first from that then. So yeah, surprisingly then. As we're gonna put our camera then to the winner, and we're gonna put our camera to the race winner of this race here in Spain. On this camera over here. Okay, so here he is. Here's the final search done of the Spanish Grand Prix. Then Fabio Quattraro wins the race, head of Isaac Vinales in second place. Then, and Alfred Vasquez joined the same time as Isaac Vinales in P3. Then, immediately Olivia fourth place, and Danny Kent after that superior 4 on lap 7. Then between the battle between Fabio Quattraro and Miguel Olivier there on that 7th lap. Then between the KTM and the Honda drivers. Then he faced the race in the day P5. Had Jorge Navia then, and May. With his P7, then Any Bassini P8, Brad Big the 9th, and Carl Hanke, the Czech Republican driver in number 98 KTM bike rider, completed the top 10 for that race then. As we can see, let me just check a look at let me have a quick look and see whether. Let me have a quick look at the done. Trying to find my. Okay. Let's have a quick look then and see when I'm putting and then. Let's just try to point out whether the times leader there is presently then. And there he is. Just pointing my camera at this man here then surprisingly then. So yeah. Okay, so after round 4, here is the Riders' Championship. Danny Kent, after truthfully 5th place finish in that race in Spain, he's still in the race then, but he's now 9 points clear on Fabio Quattraro. He's now on 77 points then and he's only just 9 points clear of Kent's 86 points then. Miguel is staying in 3rd place, but look at this battle going on here though, because Vasquez and Isaac Vinales after they secure a good podium finish for that race. Then they moved up ahead of Jorge Navia in P, who dropped down to 6th place then with 49 points then. We moved ahead of Hanke there. We moved up by just 1 point for him in this price then, and so Estebanini and Mazepin then that's dropped down the field. That's price then. So we moved also into the top 10. We moved also into P8 in the Riders' Championship standings then. We're Brad Bill in 7th place then. So it looks like Danny is still in the race then. Vasquez in 4th place then. Isaac Vinales 5th. Jorge Navia in 6th place. Yeah, and Brad Bill from South Africa is in P7 then, surprisingly then. And many more then have moved up the field surprisingly then. So we have 50 riders only just got some points and still we have 15 riders scored then, but only just 40 riders still yet to score then surprisingly then. So yeah, this is pretty good well so far for this surprisingly then. So yeah. Well, moving on to the Constructors Championship then. It's Honda are leading with a maximum they're in the triple figures now. They're maximum points total 100 points there. Second place go to KTM then. My team Mahindra actually already down into last place sorry then. So his qualifying 3rd player behind them is Mahindra in P4 then. So it's Honda leading ahead of KTM in the Constructors Riders Championship in the Constructors Championship then. His qualifying 3rd place had the Mahindra, who was in P4, surprisingly then. So yeah, it looked like Honda going to win the championship then, surprisingly then. So then, we did pretty well then. So yeah, 1,920 points then. Let's just put my camera back on my back to my center. There I am. That's surprisingly then. So that was a good ride. Kind of sort of on me then. So yeah. So how many credit do we get there? Precision, first percentage P7 then. We've got 1,353 fans that probably made then. And we've got GP credits, 3,028. So we've got 3,200 credits for that then. We've got wasted credit, 5,800 then. And 1,600 credit we scored then. That's total number of credits to 88,700 we scored that is positive. And the total score is 40, and the total fan score is 44,111 that we got this positive then, guys. So it was a good race surprisingly. However, so good. Well, a crazy dominant race between the battle between Danny Kent, Fabio Quartararo, and Miguel Olivier then, guys. But yeah, that was a really bad, a huge major incident accident there on lap 7 between these three drivers that leading the way then in the field then in the championship then. So yeah. But anyway, it's Fabio Quartararo who wins the day here in Jerez then, and we're facing P7 then. So good, what a good solid drive from us then here in Jerez then. But it was a good race after all then. So yeah.
Today's result really is encouraging, and he's right to be satisfied with it. Clearly, there are margins for further improvement, but it's evident that he and his team are moving in the right direction.
So we faced the day in P7 then, guys, after we see the big battle surprisingly then, guys. But it's okay, we did pretty well. It's the better I can do. It's the do the best with we can do though. It's the best we can do though. We scored some points then. A 7th place finish at that race in Spain. Then we did the best we can do trifling then after we did better as we did in USA and Argentina probably the solely then. But we finished 7th place in that race. But it's Fabio Quartararo who dominated, who wins the Spanish Grand Prix. Here is the rest. So let's take a look. So yeah. So let's take a look at the post race conference then. So yeah, and see what other sides of the other classes of the MotoGP classes then that I've seen then. It's looking like Valentino Rossi wins for Yamaha in the Jerez then as he wins the race then in Spain. Well, meanwhile, Loves won the Moto2 race apparently then, followed by Sarko and Rabat. And in Moto3, glory to Fabio Quartararo who wins the day then. So yeah. Pretty well for that then. So after 4 rounds then, it's gone well for this. So it's going really well with 4th in Qatar, 4th in America, 9th in Argentina, and 7th in Spain. So still the 8th, scored maximum point, 41 points, surprisingly then. I've got a message for the Navia window. As you know, I'm always on the lookout for the best contact for official team and sponsors alike. Thank you, Santiago Vargas then. So yeah, but let's go have a quick look at the drive. Let's take a look at the riders. Let's take a look at the classic standings of these in the MotoGP standings. Start with the original MotoGP TDM standings then. So it looks like let's take a look at the riders then. It's probably real quick then. So here's the riders. So here's the drivers. So here's the drivers championship. So here's the riders standings after 4 rounds for MotoGP then, and it's Jorge Lorenzo who's leading the way ahead of his teammate Valentino Rossi there. Mark Marquez in 3rd place ahead of Dave Petrola, and Andrea Dovizioso complete the top 5 then. While in the constructors in this one, Yamaha are leading the way from Honda. Ducati are in 3rd Suzuki with four Yamaha, Aprilia, and ART so yet to get to score then. There's really need to get over the mark then, surprisingly then. There's 4 teams in this Moto Championship then. Kalex, Speed Up, Tech Free, and Suter. So in the Moto2 right in damage, it's Sam Lowe who's leading the way, had a Tito right back from Spain. Jonathan Sarko is in 3rd, had Jonathan has Sarko in 3rd place, had the Jonas Folger. Alex Wins in 5th and had a Franco Morbidelli, and then Thomas Lutfi from Switzerland in 7th place then. And this is what it looks like in the Moto3 standings then, guys, surprisingly then. So probably a good closing there, but on the replay there we saw that between the battle between Miguel Olivier, Danny Kent, and Fabio Quartararo then, surprisingly then, guys. So yeah, it was a pretty good big major incident there between these 3 rivalries then on lap 7 then, surprisingly then. But in the end then, Danny Kent made a good recovery and faced a good 5th place by the end of it after what happened on this then. And a good after what happened on that 7th lap, after what happened on that 7th lap, then apparently so then to myself then. And what good society drive from Vasquez and from in Ice Finale, they've completely dominated that race, and then finished an excellent, impressive second fame in the home GP here in Spain. It looks like the Spanish crowds will pretty love that one, surprisingly, to themselves. Then surprisingly, then. So yeah, pretty good. Love it. Mango oranges and love a bottle of oranges. Then to be company then for that. Then surprisingly for myself. Then certainly then. So yeah, so pretty nice fully. That's just be for myself. Then so yeah, quickly done. So yeah. So his Fabrico took the win. Then so yeah, and yeah, good work for that. Then so yeah. For Olivia finished 4th place. Yeah, had the 10th. Jorge Navia 6th player, and we finished the day playing that however second in Spain. Then guys, so yeah, I was doing the pro team surprisingly. So we'll hopefully move to another team soon enough. Thanks for doing guys, and hopefully change our buy. And hope we could go for a better buy. Go for a Mahindra, transform ourselves into which other bikes we could try to use. Then guys, like we could go for the Constructors bike then, because we've got enough credits for that. Then surprisingly, then guys. But I want to go for the KTM bike. I want to go to next surprisingly to put my level up then to boost my level up then surprisingly then to myself then so yeah. So let's go then. So yeah, for that then guys. Alright then, so yeah. Anyway then guys, that is the end of this video then guys. Then got oh for goodness sake, I lost my words then guys. But then guys, that is the end of this video then guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that Spanish Grand Prix race surprisingly so for myself then guys. If you enjoyed this video then do hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more gaming videos for the James Gaming channel. Then surprisingly for myself then guys. But yeah, that's the end of this video then guys. Thanks for watching for the Spanish Grand Prix then guys. Next time now we'll be doing we're going to be doing practice for the French Grand Prix at the Le Mans circuit, which is used for the Endurance Racing Championship. For the Endurance Racing Championship for 24 hours. Around this track for 24 hours then surprisingly. So we're in the country of France at the Milan circuit in France. So hopefully what France will deliver me to myself then, and hopefully what this circuit could do the best we can to do the response we can do the best we can to this then guys. But anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video then guys. Thanks for watching for the Spanish Grand Prix race then guys. But yeah, that's all for now then guys. Thanks for everybody for watching this guys. Thanks for watching for this racing guys. Thank you for being control then in the Spanish crowds fans here in Spain then in the Jerez circuit then guys. But yeah, that's all for now then guys. I want to thank you very much for watching everybody guys, and I will see you next time in France. But guys, that's all for now, and we'll see you next time.